Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. What is going on? I'm Chris. This is PnwRcMadness, and I got a video today for you guys on your Traxxas XRT and your Traxxas Xmaxx belt drive. And I got a little modification that I want to show you guys really quick. So I'm getting ready to take my belt off because I got a rock in there. We are currently working on a belt cover for the belt drive for the XRT. So let me show you really quick. There are two screws and a bolt that you're going to want to use. And it is a little bit more work than the Xmaxx, and you can actually do three, but you can't do the fourth one. So two should be good. So let me go ahead. I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm about to take this apart, so I'll show you exactly what I did. Alright guys, so check this out. On the bottom of the truck, it's kind of dirty down here. You can see the chassis right here has got these little X braces, or these, just the braces on the chassis, right? And then you got this bolt right here, alright? Well, before I stuck that in there, I cut that down so that it would fit right there on the flat spot. You can see that sort of right there. And then on the other side, it's kind of hard to see down in there. There's the bolt right there. You just drive one in from the opposite side. And then that one you just fasten right through the chassis. And there is really no way to put a washer on this one. You could put a washer on this one if you'd like. I need to put a washer on that one. And that's it. So I'll go ahead and flip the truck over and I'll show you the modification or the washers that you'll need to do. Alright, so also it's kind of tricky. So I like to grab one of these wrenches. Now what you're going to get, if I do put these kits online, but what you want to get is just a couple of washers. They add up to about almost 3 millimeters, I believe, and they are exactly the same width as the holes in your stock cover and the trail cover that I sell as well. So you're going to take your wrench, and you can see on that side I got the nuts, and the reason for the washers are because they shim the nuts up. That way you can stick your wrench on there and get a good bite on it still. You could even go a little fatter with those washers. That's just what I had and it worked out perfect, so that's what I did. Alright, so there is one. And I'll just show you guys the size of the nut. Alright, there we go. There is one of them. I believe it's a 50 millimeter. It's an M4 by 50. I'll go ahead and get this nut out of there. So you just, this is what you got to do to get them out. Kind of monkey with it a little bit, but you'll get it. Alright. And then the other one looks to be about a 16 or so. So the Xmaxx kit is a little bit different. Well, there's a rock, so that's probably the culprit. They got in there and smoked my belt, so check that out. This is the kit right here. You're going to want a metal gear cover, and you're going to want a 50 millimeter and a 16 millimeter. And then you're going to want to stick some washers down in there. You guys can figure out the size of the washers, and then just some M4 lock nuts. Alright, so, and then in the rear, I use more M4s, and I just use a little bit longer. I'll show you those here in 1 second. Alright, so the XRT is a little more tricky to work on than the Xmaxx. Alright, anyways. Alright, so every time I take the gears or the pulleys off, guys, every time I take the pulley and change it for you guys for a video, this is what I have to do. So please, guys, definitely leave me a like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I appreciate it. And you can see my moo udder butter is working awesome in there. I have no rust. Super awesome. I'll show you that here in a second. So anyways, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but you're going to want to take your washers that you get, whatever kind you get. You can just use washers and build them up in there, or you can find some 3, even 4mm washers would work just fine. So that is that. Then you just free up your motor, take your belt out. Let me show you this belt. So I'm going to go ahead and be upgrading to the Castle 1721 1260, the new can. So stay tuned for that video, guys. I'm going to do an unboxing, installing the MMX8 in a different XRT, and the Castle Monster in this XRT. So let's go ahead, get this out, and then I'll show you guys how to put it back in. Alright guys, so I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I just haven't really had the time. I've been working super busy at my other job. But praise the Lord that I'm working. Thank you. So I've been wanting to make this video, like I said. I just haven't gotten around to it. But here it is. That is exactly what you're going to want to do. So I'm not going to do the reinstall because I'm going to be installing a different motor, like I said. So get your cover, get your washers in there. And the reason why you're going to do this is because, guys, part of the reason your belt comes loose and slips is because it's pulling out of the chassis. Now you can start off when it's stock and it's brand new, and you can run some longer screws in there, like some 30mm, but eventually it's going to strip and it's going to pull, especially if you're really wrenching on the throttle like I like to do. But nonetheless, guys, you should be having no problems with your belt drives. They shouldn't be slipping, they shouldn't be skipping, they shouldn't be spinning, shouldn't be spinning on your motor shaft, they shouldn't be spinning on the lower shaft. On this truck I actually run the Vidavon 8mm shaft, so there's another thing you guys can do to help. And then I also carry the 8mm lower pulleys in the 30 tooth and also 25 tooth and 20 tooth. Not that you're going to use the 20 tooth. So I think that's about it, guys. Definitely, I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching my channel. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to set this up. Hopefully get another video out tomorrow for the new setup, show you that, and then we'll get her in the dirt. So thanks for watching the channel, guys. Please do subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.